My dearly beloved, the brother who spoke before said he introduces a man. This man is married. So if you wish to know this man, you have to know his wife too. That's Her name is Sabina. Today is her birthday. We are married 116 years. Why do you laugh? We are married 116 years. I 58, she 58, makes 116. We make the same day. We were not together all these years. I was 14 years in jail, and she was in another jail. 14 years we never saw. We never saw each other. We did not know about each other. She was told officially that I hanged myself in prison. They wished to produce in her depression or madness. She did not believe. I had not the slightest idea where she is. We did not know about our children, if they are alive or not.
Talk right into it. Just talk right into it.
And now God has given us this grace to be together with you. It's such an important work. The Greek word for gospel is evangel, and evangel means in Greek good news. So first of all, I have to bring you good news. You saw and heard what is happening with the unborn children. You heard only a part of the story. Jesus says there was once a very, very poor fellow, a beggar. And nobody gave him alms. And not only this, but he had sores, he had wounds. And dogs licked his wounds. And so he died. A sad story, but it is only a part of the story. The other part of the story is that angels came from heaven and took him on their hands and brought him right in the bosom of Abraham. We've seen here the sad story of killing a child in the mother's womb. It's a tragic story. It's not the whole story. What happened with this child further after he has been killed? We believe that human beings, and the embryo is a human being, the fetus is a human being, have not only a body, but have an eternal soul. What happens with the souls of those who have killed in abortions? Whoever is interested to know this should look up in Ecclesiastes. In Ecclesiastes chapter 4, I will read it to you immediately. Ecclesiastes chapter 4. Verse 2. Solomon says, I praise the dead who were already dead, more than the living who are still alive. Yet better than both is he who has never existed, who has not seen the evil work that is done under the sun. That is the good news. There might be here women who have committed abortions. There might be husbands who have pushed them towards this or who have allowed it. And once themselves, I can't shake it anymore. I kill it. He is alive. Or she, if it was a girl. And she or he would rejoice very greatly to know that the father and the mother who has not loved her for him is now also a believer and will also come to heaven that he is his son. So that is the good news which I can give you. does not diminish at all the fact that killing a baby is a crime. You can kill a righteous man, you can kill a saint, the saint has gone to heaven. This does not diminish your crime. It is a crime to kill a saint. But I wish to tell, I had thought that it is good to tell you to the other side of the story, the unborn children who died innocently. The Catholic Church calls them the Holy Innocents. They are alive, and they rejoice in we also prepare ourselves for heaven. And now I come to the subject. In Milwaukee and in other towns, two groups of people confront each other before a clinic where abortions are perpetrated. Some are pro-life, some are pro-choice. Those shout one thing, the other shout something else. And the police also shout something. So everybody there shouts. The mistake is that nobody listens. But to listen is very, very important. Jesus was asked, you will find it in Mark 11, which is the first commandment? Well, if you would ask every Christian to say it from the top of his head, what was the reply of Jesus, he would know. Jesus had said, the first commandment is to love God from all your heart. No! That is not requisite. Look at Mark 11, 29. When Jesus was asked, what is the first commandment? He said, the first commandment is, listen, Israel. The Lord your God, you should love him from all your heart. But the first commandment is not to love. The first commandment is to listen. And the great tragedy is that nobody listens to nobody. In our homes, in our marriages, husbands don't listen to wives, wives to husbands, children to parents, and parents to children, and so on and so on. We all talk instead of listening. Some of you might know that I'm Jewish. My beautiful wife is Jewish too. We are Jewish Christians. And in the language of the Bible, in the Hebrew language, the word does not exist. Preaching in any language, I can lift this book and say, this is the word of God. Now, this book is written by Jews. But if I preach to Jews in Hebrew, as in Israel now, I can't say this is the word of God, because in Hebrew the word does not exist. Word, there are so many words, so many lies are said, and so many stupid things, and so many. The people of God does not appreciate very much words. Instead of word, the Jews say Baba, which even in modern Hebrew, which is spoken in Israel, means the real thing. The Gospel according to John in Hebrew starts like this. In our translation it is, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. In Hebrew it is, in the beginning was the Word, the real thing. And the real thing was with God. And God is the real thing. I don't give you a doctrine, I don't give you theology, I don't give you a philosophy. I enrich, if you receive what I tell you now, you will be enriched with the real thing. If I give you $10, you have more than you ever will before. I give you a real thing, not words about God. I give you God. You will accept the faith, and you will have a real thing forever. And the Hebrews don't have the word for to tell. You said, I told something, I tell something. They say, instead of this, lesater, and lesater means in Hebrew, to give a gem. If the one Christian rule would be accepted, there would be no quarrels in marriage, because for the quarrel you have to open your mouth, no? You have to say. But you are not allowed to open your mouth unless you have a gem. You must not have a big diamond, but a little diamond. I love you, you are so lovely, you are kind, you are good. So a little gem makes the heart so happy. Open your mouth only if you have a gem to give. This is a